Hey guys, what's up? KillJoy Jake here, and instead of having friends, I have horror movies. Today we have yet another 5 Cream update, and unfortunately it seems like we're not gonna get another one of these for a little while. Since they are officially done filming, there's not gonna be a whole lot of news for me to scoop up and throw at you guys. But I do have one last thing to comment on, which is actually kind of a crucial thing about this new film. But before I get into that, I'm gonna need you guys to like this video and subscribe for more horror content. Alright, now let's get into it.
What's your favorite scary movie?
Well, sometimes that is better.
Oh, no, not the beast! Not the beast!
There are other entities who are malevolent and have a more insidious agenda.
So Kevin Williamson said something pretty big about this new film that's very polarizing to us Scream fans. The new installment will not feature any meta commentary on the horror genre. Kevin Williamson said, "What I love about the new Scream is that it does take a fresh approach. It's this beautiful sort of fresh new movie, but it also has this nostalgic factor that runs through it. That to me was a perfect blend of how to do the next Scream." So that was what I was most excited about. I'm blown away by the directors, and I was really nervous because nobody is Wes Craven. I was really hesitant to even jump on board and be a part of it, and boy am I glad I did, because I think it's going to make Wes proud. Now he doesn't specifically say there's not going to be any meta commentary in there, but I guess later on during the live stream there was some talk about it. I have some thoughts about this. By doing this, you're going to lose a very valuable part of your franchise. In fact, one that actually threw it into the mainstream media. But it's hard to argue with Williamson about meta commentary recently. It has been overdone. I mean, did you guys see Rick and Morty season 4? It wasn't great. Jokes about things being too predictable have become predictable. But at the same time, there are a lot of things to comment on nowadays in the horror scene. Personally, I would love to see a Scream 5 that ignores the other sequels and is just a direct continuation to the first movie. You could make fun of Halloween 2018 and all the other films that have done essentially what Halloween 2018 did, and you could comment on how that kind of feels redundant to the fans. Obviously, we're not getting that in Scream 5. I've already talked about like a whole bunch of plot details and stuff that's going to be happening in this new film. But hey, who knows? Maybe one day in the future, like, 10 years from now, we actually get that. It could happen after this like new Radio Silence trilogy that we may or may not get. I'm hoping that in place of the meta commentary, we get a super brutal, bloody and gutty Scream slasher movie. Which, if you think about it, the other Scream movies are not that gory, and the kills are just kind of like bland stabs to the chest. Probably my biggest complaint about the series as a whole. So I'd like to see a whole bunch of creative gory kills in this new film. Could you see Ghostface cutting somebody in half with a chainsaw? I mean, that would be pretty dope. I think if you're going for an interesting new take on this series, that's where you gotta go. Especially if you've lost that very special component that made your franchise so different from all the other slasher movies. Personally, I'm concerned this is going to be a huge misstep for the franchise, and I kind of have mixed feelings about the new film now. But honestly, how bad could it be? You got Radio Silence in charge of this, who did the VHS movies, Ready or Not, Southbound, all great horror films, and then your cast is incredible as well. Jenna Ortega, Jack Quaid, Dylan Minnette, and then of course Neve Campbell, David Arquette, and Courtney Cox, the Dream Team, the Scream Dream Team. So I don't think this movie's gonna be bad. I mean, how could it be? As I said at the beginning of this video though, this news is very polarizing to me. It's also one of those things that I can't really judge until I see it. So here's to waiting until 2022. Hopefully it comes out December of 21. I really think it's gonna come out early. So what do you guys think about this huge change to this new movie? Please leave me something about it in the comments below. I really want to talk about this with you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching my new video on 5 Cream, or well, it's actually just called Scream. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more horror content. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter at KillJoyJake1 and on Instagram at KillJoy_Jake. And as always, don't forget to kill it out there, y'all.